And obviously, during the wedding, Mama found out.
I suggest that you back off and you take your perverted obsession elsewhere.
There is a homophobia here, and that makes people kind of sit back and sort of take notice and go, oh, do we like that about her or not?
You go on about your life like it's something to be proud of.
I'm not ashamed of who I am.
Well, you ought to. And you can live your life however you please. Just not in my faith.
I just hope that people realize that actually the reason she is the way she is about gay men is the fact that she's doing what she does to protect her son because she loves her son and she thinks being gay is something very negative.
Now, you have had your twisted fun. But Saeed is marrying Amira in less than an hour.
We imply quite a lot that Christian's line to Zainab that basically they did lots of things and he loved it.
It makes me feel sick.
Well, it didn't make him feel sick. Yeah, that's right, Zainab. Me and your perfect son, we have done it all. And he loved it.
It's quite a sexual line and quite a graphic, out there line. And no wonder it makes Zainab react the way that she does.
And we were like, OK, so when you pound me on the chest, really go for it.
You're a liar! I don't believe a word you say!
You don't believe me! You talk to him!
So it was time for Zainab to face her fears and confront her son.
I think the most heartbreaking stuff is those scenes when Saeed's with his mum.
I'm gay, Mum. And I love him.
That's the moment when Zainab has a little bit of a shutdown about her son.
Had he not gone through with the wedding, she would have been so devastated and that would be such a great loss of face.
I fought day in, day out for months
Well,
now.
then fight on the same fight on
myself!
He's telling her how he is, and actually all he wants is her to put her arms around him and hug him.
You choose to walk this path, you walk it alone.
When he walked towards me in that scene, I didn't want him to touch me because I felt that Zainab would be like that.
Oh, please.
Please, say don't touch me!
I'm my son!
It's horrible. It's horrible, but therefore good.
You are my son. And as your mother, I am telling you, marry Amira.
Wedding day, Christian is the one with the power. He's the one who could walk in and stop the wedding.
There isn't going to be a wedding. I'll make sure of that.
It's my wedding day. Wish me well.
That's just it. I can't.
Kabul here.
But actually, Christian can't do it in the end.
Do you accept her?
Kabul here.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
There was a part of me that really wanted to stand up at the back of the church and say, "Don't do it, I love you, but Saeed, I love you."
I think it was inevitable for Saeed to get married because that puts him in a position of conflict yet again.
But the conflict started long before they got married, as the boys found keeping a secret harder than they thought.
He bumps into Christian and they end up having a snog down an alleyway because they just can't keep their hands off each other. I think there's someone watching. This kiss is seen by somebody.
They don't know who this person is, but they keep leaving cards. They got photos.
Graffitiing on their door.
They're getting text messages.
Saying, smile, bad boy.
Blackmailing them.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm not even sure I've got £300.
I'll tell you what I'd do.
What's that?
A brief, unambiguous two-word reply.
That's too risky. Saeed decides that he's going to give the blackmailer the £300.
We wanted it to help turn Christian and Saeed against each other.
Oh, you're good, I'll give you that.
Sorry?
To have Saeed and Christian paranoid and looking around the square.
Someone sent me a text earlier.
Everyone they know, thinking who could have done it.
Whether it could be Masood, it could be Tamwa.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Ian as well.
Does Amira know?
Who knows, who knows?
This how you get your kicks?
Just calm down.
The tension builds and builds.
Maybe you're the one with something to hide.
I thought I'd sorted it.
What else don't I know about?
And this deep anxiety for Saeed that somebody knows his secret.
You've got something to say.
We're taking one way and the other.
You would recognise my number,
Any
stupid.
idiot can get another phone.
And then ultimately...
Bad boys always pay.
The blackmailer was
None other than
Lucy Beale.
Lucy Beale.
Lucy Beale.
Lucy Beale.
Me? I'm the blackmailer.
The little minx.
Can't even bear to look at you.
Are you going to tell him?
You'll have to wait and see, eh?
She just likes to rebel. She likes to have a good time. And if that means disobeying, then disobeying is exactly what she's going to do.
No, Lucy! You are ruining everyone's life, including your own.
No, you ruined my life. You did when you drove out Mum.
Oh, I drove your mum away, and your life would have been so much better if you'd have gone with her.
Yeah, actually.
Well, I wish you had.
Oh, she's certainly her mother's daughter. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Isn't that half the fun?
Who? Cindy? She was as good as gold, wasn't she?
I think Cindy was probably the original bad girl.
Mrs. Beale, we're arresting you on suspicion of conspiracy to murder.
Did she kill anyone?
It's not true, none of it's true.
Numerous affairs.
I can't lie to you anymore, you're not Stephen's father.
She kidnapped her own children.
Do you understand me? She's kidnapping my kids.
She hired a hitman to kill Ian. That's pretty bad.
Oh, yeah, watch out.
I wouldn't call her a good girl. As a result, look at me. The spawn of Cindy herself, or as we like to call her, Satanic Cindy, and Adam Woodyatt has nicknamed me Daughter of Darkness.
I'm sick of this, do you hear me?
No!
Go on, then. Go start the crocodile tears just like your mother used to.
I'm not her, all right? Adam Woodyatt tells me on a daily basis, God, you look like Michelle. Apparently she used to tilt her head to the side. You know, she'd go like, Ian. Ian! So now as a result, I do that. But Dad, I love playing Lucy. And I probably shouldn't be saying that because she is so weird and twisted. She's a very good mix of her parents, and it makes for a very, very interesting, twisted, psychotic character.
But Lucy's work didn't end there.
In EastEnders storytelling, we always love the idea of buried treasure. We always love the idea of a hidden secret. And in the room, in the bedroom of Saeed and Amira's newly redecorated flat, we've buried a secret.
Lucy waits outside the flat with some cans of spray paint. She's like, right, that's it.
It's okay. Trust me. Everything's gonna be fine, I promise.
Lucy's